Hey boys and girls in YouTube world, getting ready to gig. I got the Musi Virgo going to action tonight, and but I want to show you this. I just picked these up. These had good reviews, and they're cheap. They're like I can't remember what I paid for these. I bought so much stuff last week. But anyway, 2.4 gigs, so not the best apparently, and they're good for like 100 feet range indoors, up to 8 hours of playing time per charge. I find that kind of hard to believe, but I'm going to try them out for sound check and the first set and see how they fare out in live situation. All I did with them when I got them is took them out and charged them. So they come in a nice, really well packaged. They feel pretty good, nice and solid. And then they got the dual charger. So there's just a USB charger with two jacks that plug into each transmitter, or transmitter and receiver. And obviously one is a transmitter and one's a receiver. So this is going to go on my pedal board. That's going to go on my guitar. I don't know how hard it is to sync, but we're going to find out.
Do you have to use your phone with it?
So I literally just turned them on and they flashed twice and then they synced up right away. So I guess that's it. So we're going to plug them in and see what goes on. So yeah, it's really just plug and play, guys. Just turn it on, put that in, and it works. So I got the guitar here. I don't think it's on yet, John. So we're just setting up. Got the boys running a panic, trying to figure out how our system works. So yeah, everything seems to work. No latency. Sounds great. So anyway, I'll check in after the first set, let you know. You guys take care. Well guys, so far so good. First set's done and worked like a charm. I just shut it off just to save some battery power, and the other one's still, on the guitar. They have a little pad on the back. You just lean it right up against the guitar. It's great. I don't know, I guess they're pretty good. I haven't had any interference, any problems. I'll try and get a video in the second set, of little bits and pieces of a song, and we'll know, you guys can kind of see it for yourself. Alright guys and girls, pretty dark here. I'm on stage at my local church. I'm playing this morning. So as you saw last night on that little clip, everything was good. 3.5 hour show, still holding its charge fairly well. The other end's in the guitar. I got the IYV today with the Lux Pro neck. Yeah, it's still fully charged, so just want to see how long these little suckers last. They say 8 hours, but I find that hard to believe, but we'll see. So church service will be a good hour, so we'll be playing off and on, so I'm just going to leave those on. So it'll be a total of 4.5, 5 hours that they'll be charged. So if they don't start flashing, these lights are supposed to flash when the batteries get low. They're pretty good for the price, I gotta say. Good little wireless system. I haven't had any interference as of yet. So keep you posted after service. Alright guys, so all of the weekend playing is done. And these JW03 JOYO wireless transmitter receiver worked flawlessly, I gotta say. So my gig was 3.5 hours last night, constant playing. Played in church this morning. We played for, give or take a good hour, because church service is at 10. We show up at 8. We rehearse for like an hour and a half, and then there's a half-hour break, and then we play for another half hour. So geez, more like 2 hours of playing. So 3.5, 4, 5, 6, almost 6 hours of playing on these, and they're showing no signs of needing to be recharged. So maybe this 8-hour playing time per charge is accurate. So anyway, so yeah, I'll post the link to these in the description below the video. You guys can check them out if you're interested, but yeah, they're just cheap. So I checked Amazon. I wasn't sure. Earlier in the video I mentioned what I paid for them, or what I thought I paid for them. So I just checked my Amazon account, and these were 45 bucks Canadian. Probably closer to 50 after taxes, but free shipping. And yeah, 2.4 gigahertz wireless system, 48K 16-bit high quality signal acquisition playback. No idea what that means. Superior 103 decibel dynamic range. Sounds impressive. More than 100 feet range indoors. I haven't really tested that. I did walk around the building during sound check at the dance last night, and there was no problem. But I don't know that would be 100 feet, but probably 50 or 60 for sure. Less than 5 milliseconds latency. No lag or signal loss. So I guess that means if there is any latency or lag, the human ear is not going to pick it up. 5 milliseconds. And then it can broadcast on 4 different channels, so I'm not really sure what that means. There's only 2 receivers, but I guess there is a switch on the side. Maybe you can change the channels, but I didn't do anything to them. Literally took them out of the box. I charged them before the show, like I mentioned in the video, and then turned them on. Turned them on, they flashed, and then both units were blue. We plugged them in, that's it. It was done. Like, there was nothing really to do at all. And it says up to 8 hours playing time. So JOYO is a company in China, in Boan, Shenzhen, China. So yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty impressed. They had good reviews, and I was a little bit skeptical. Our bass player has a wireless unit, and he paid like 1,200 bucks for it. It's like a top of the line thing. It's got to be plugged into the wall, and it's got a big pack that kind of connects to your guitar strap and then plugs into your guitar. And so it's super expensive, but I'm not paying for that. These were, like I said, 45 bucks. And here in Canada, I can't buy a good guitar cable for 45 bucks. Definitely worth the price. Anyway, I'll see how long they last, but being them, rechargeables, like you can't change the batteries in them, I'm assuming that they'll eventually, get weaker and weaker, and then you'll have to replace them. But at 45 bucks, if they lasted a year, it'd be worth it, right? They'd pay for themselves in, a half-hour gig. So yeah, Anyway, there you go. Look, JWO3. So that's what they are. Thanks for tuning in. Give me your opinions on these if you have them, or if you have a different type, and how you've lucked out with them. So you guys take care. Have a great day. God bless. See you soon.